Hello everyone, how are you? I'm inside the cathedral and I'm going to go and have a little look at the pulpit. This is the pulpit. It's where the minister stands to teach the people who've come to church. And when they teach, they give a speech that is called a homily or a sermon. So they stand in here so that everybody can see and hear them. The pulpit in the cathedral is fairly big because the cathedral is a big church. And round the side here by the flowers are the steps where we get up to get into the pulpit. So these are the steps here. Let's go up and have a look from the top. I'm going up the steps and here I am inside the pulpit. And when I stand up and look out, I can see all the chairs ready for people to come and pray today. You can see they're all spread out because of the coronavirus, so that people can't infect each other. And here on this wooden stand is where we put the words of what we're going to teach people, so that we don't forget what we're saying. So when I look out at the side, I can see more seats down there, and I can see into the Lady Chapel, where work's still being done, and the scissor lift, the thing that lets us change the light bulbs and clean up high, is parked until we've finished all the cleaning and all the mending. And when I look outside the other side of the pulpit, I can see up to the high altar, I can see across to the door on the other side, I can see the nave altar, and I can see the whole way round the church. There's really a very good view in here. I can see up to the ceiling, I can see to the window, and I can see down everywhere, which means that anybody in the cathedral can see me standing here and will be able to hear me if I was doing a sermon. The pulpit is decorated very nicely on the outside. Can you see the special carving all round the outside and how it's got lots of little pillars? Some of the little kids like to try and get between the pillars and hide. On the front of the pulpit is a big carving of Jesus with lots of people. Jesus is teaching the people, and Jesus is there for everyone. So there's pictures of women and men and children there with Jesus teaching them. When we look at the side of the pulpit and we get in close, we can see that there's a carving on the side. And that tells us something very, very special. The carving tells us that this pulpit was put here so that we would remember Louis Hope and his wife Susan. It was put here by their children so that we would never forget them. And that was over 100 years ago, and it's still here, and we can still remember them every time we look at the carving. Have you been here to the cathedral and climbed up to the pulpit and looked over the edge yet? If not, you might have to do that next time you come to visit. If you ask one of us, we will let you do that and make sure you stay safe. At the moment, we're starting to have services inside the cathedral again. For a few weeks, people have been able to come in here to pray, and now they can come in here for morning prayer during the week. And soon, in the middle of July, we'll be starting to have evensong again with people here. So if you want, you can think about coming back to church. But for a lot of the services, you're going to have to book before you come so that we know you're coming. So if you are going to come as a family and there are children, people like you who want to use the children's area, it's really important that when you register, when you tell us you're coming, you say that you might want to play with the toys or the craft, so we can make sure we've got seats for your family near the children's area so that you can use it. Okay? So you stay safe, keep well, we're missing you, see you soon. Bye.